Hello, friends. Welcome to The Real Side Stories. Friends, on December 15th, 2021, in the Indian city of Panipat, a man named Vinod Bharara was at his home. It was around 12 in the afternoon, and his wife was cooking in the kitchen. Vinod did not know that these would be the last moments of his life. Friends, at that time, a man named Dev Sonar entered their house. This man can be seen in the security camera footage. The door of Vinod's house was open and Dev easily entered the house. This man went into Vinod's room, locked it from the inside, and directly shot Vinod. Vinod had died. Friends, you can see that when Vinod's wife heard the sound of the gunshot, she ran outside to seek help. Their neighbors entered the house to open the door. But by then, Vinod was already dead. That man opened the door and tried to scare people with the gun as he ran away, but the people caught him. Vinod was dead, and his killer was also caught. Vinod's family was in deep shock. His wife, parents, and children. Friends, the killer, Dev, was a truck driver. 2 months before, Dev was driving a truck on a road when it collided with Vinod. Vinod, who ran a computer training center, was standing at that place when the accident happened and was severely injured. Vinod filed a case against Dev in court, but Dev wanted Vinod to withdraw the case. Perhaps in anger, he murdered Vinod. But was this case really that simple? Vinod was a well-known man in the city of Panipat. He ran a computer training center, had other businesses, and was also involved in social work like feeding people and other such activities. Everyone in the city respected Vinod. He was quite wealthy. Vinod's wife's name was Needy, and they had 2 children. He was living a good life with his family. But friends, what appears on the surface is not always the whole truth.
आंटी उसका बर्थडे गिफ्ट बट उसके लिए सरप्राइज है
मम्मी ने बोला था बाइक लेके दो
चलो मम्मी को बचा हुआ प्यार मम्मी को
Friends, for the police, this case was very simple. A truck driver, in anger, murdered a man because the man had filed a case against him. The truck driver, Dev, was caught by the people themselves. Dev even admitted that he committed the murder for this reason. The police closed the case here. But 3 years later, this case was reopened. The reason for reopening the case was a WhatsApp message. This message was from Vinod's brother, Parmod, sent to the SP, Superintendent of Police of Panipat City. In the message, Parmod wrote that he knew who was behind his brother's murder. Parmod suspected someone in his own family. The police, who had initially closed the case, reopened it because of that WhatsApp message. Parmod had suspicions, and the police had made a significant mistake in their investigation. Friends, the police restarted their investigation from the incident when the truck driver and Vinod had a dispute, which began with the accident. Here, a strange thing came to light. The truck involved in the accident was purchased just a few days before the accident. This was very odd. Another strange thing was that in the call records of the truck driver, one number repeatedly appeared. Dev was constantly talking to this number. This number belonged to a man named Sumit. Suspicion grew further when money was also transferred into Dev's bank account from Sumit. This is how the police collect small pieces of evidence to solve a crime. The police knew that Sumit was involved in this case somewhere. But who was Sumit? Friends, Sumit lived in the same city, Panipat. He was a gym trainer. The police obtained Sumit's call records, and what they saw left them shocked. Friends, in Sumit's call records, there was one number he used to talk to daily. This number belonged to none other than Vinod's wife, Needy. Was Needy involved in her husband's murder? Friends, here the police made a big mistake. The security camera footage showed the truck driver, Dev, entering Vinod's house. In this footage, you can see that when this man entered the house, he waved at Needy in the kitchen. Needy saw him and signaled him to go inside. When the police questioned Needy about this, she said she thought the man had come to apologize to Vinod. But friends, in reality, Needy knew exactly why this man had entered their house. Didn't Needy find it strange that this man entered their house without ringing the bell? Why did Needy signal the man to go inside? The police should have solved the case based on this evidence alone. When Vinod's brother, Parmod, sent that WhatsApp message, the police finally opened their eyes. Parmod knew everything. He had always suspected Needy. Vinod loved his family dearly. He had provided every comfort for his wife and children. Needy also seemed happy in this marriage and took great care of Vinod. No one could have even guessed that they ever had any fights. They seemed very happy. 2 kids, a lot of money, and every luxury of life. But Vinod did not know that his life was nothing but a drama in which he was trapped. Friends, Vinod was murdered in 2021. That same year, Needy joined a gym. In that gym, there was a trainer named Sumit, the same Sumit who used to talk to the truck driver Dev, and the same Sumit Needy would talk to for hours every day. Things escalated so much that they both wanted to get married. But the problem was that if Needy left Vinod, she wouldn't get all his money. Sumit also had his eyes on Vinod's wealth. Needy and Sumit made a plan to kill Vinod. That truck driver Dev was actually a hired killer, a hitman. The accident was not really an accident. It was an attempt to crush Vinod with the truck, but Vinod survived. Then, the man entered the house and shot Vinod dead. Naturally, the door of the house was deliberately left open by Needy. The police arrested both Needy and Sumit, and thus, this tragic case was finally solved. A case that might never have been solved if Vinod's brother had not sent that WhatsApp message.